Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
It's time for more great local high school sports action. We'll join the My Local Radio Sports Network coming up in 20 seconds from Mark. Everything is set. We're ready for another great sports broadcast on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Coming up in 10 seconds from Mark. Enjoy what should be another great broadcast coming up in 5 seconds from Mark. It's time for Westside High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting, LLC and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited. This is the Polar Bear Pregame Show. Coming up, we'll have details on the upcoming game. We'll visit with the coach, and we'll look at the other games going on around the area. It's all on the Polar Bear Pregame Show. The Polar Bear is back and better than ever. Grab some for lunch today or stop by after the game. Polar Bear Burgers and Shakes on State Street at the south end of the city of Preston.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Hello and welcome in everybody here to the the Polar Bear pregame show. I am Cody Olsen, your voice of the West Side Pirates, bringing you all the action for our pregame show here today. We have approximately 2 minutes left here in the JV game between the Lady West Side Pirates and the Lady Cardinals of Soda Springs, a current score of 51-21 in favor of the visiting Lady Cardinals. We are going to go ahead and bring you all the action here on our Polar Bear pregame show today. The West Side Pirates hosting the Lady Cardinals here in this one on a rescheduled game, a postponed game from last week. We were snowed out in a great blizzard. We were glad to have our friends from Soda Springs here tonight, being able to play a basketball game away from a blizzard conditions. And we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about these teams today, brought to you by North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street in Preston. Let's go ahead and start first with the visiting Soda Springs Lady Cardinals. This is a strong squad that we've seen earlier in the year already. You take a look back at the game played in Soda Springs. That was a win 70-18 for the Cardinals, and rightly so. This is a squad that comes back after taking a runner-up chip last year in the 2A classifications, losing to Melba in that big game. Westside ended up taking third last year, and they bring back a lot of talent. They bring back a lot of great players, including Yannetti Garbett, one of those pure players of basketball knowledge and just a combination of height, length, athleticism, everything that you could possibly want in a basketball player right now. She plays for the Cardinals, and she's paired with a lot of really good other teammates out there. Abby Gooden had an absolutely fantastic game back when the Pirates went out to Soda Springs on the 13th of December. She had some killer shots from beyond the perimeter. Some switch-ups here for the Lady Cardinals. New stand-in head coach Matt Groning is going to be in after former head coach Josh Zentner has stepped away from the program, and so we'll get a first look at head coach Groning tonight and see what he can do with this new Lady Cardinal squad. Unofficially, you take a look at the standings. As of right now, Max Preps has Soda Springs squarely in the middle of the standings right now, behind Malad and Bear Lake. They sit at 5-10 overall, 2-1 in conference play, with Westside one spot behind them at 3-12 overall, just above Aberdeen, who has more wins on the season than Westside, but that conference game played a couple weeks ago is what makes the difference between these squads. For Westside, they come into this now with a good attitude. They're trying to take this attitude of improving week to week, game to game, and head coach Ben Huser has been a loud proponent of, I don't care what you did last week. I don't care even what you did last play. Are we learning from it? Are we growing from it? What can we do? And right now, I feel like Westside has been able to go ahead and do a couple of those great growing moments as we get ready for tip-off in just a moment's time. We're running a tad behind here tonight. We'll go through the rest of our pregame show today, brought to you by the Polar Bear. Go ahead and grab a wonderful burger or shake on the south side of Preston when you get the chance, and enjoy yourself a great meal. We're going to go ahead, take a break, come back to you for more action. We'll go ahead and hear from our outstanding student, Lucy Huron, and tell you more about this squad after this on the Polar Bear pregame show here on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
We welcome you into the Evergreen Financial Coaches Show. I'm joined here with Lucy Huron of the girls basketball program, getting ready for more action this week. 2024 has started. Lucy, this is our first interview. 2024, what kind of big plans do we have going on for you and your family? I know this is putting you right on the spot. Do you have any big goals that you have for 2024?
I don't really have any super big goals. I want to do good in my sports next year. That's my biggest goal, I think. My family doesn't really do anything, so we'll probably just sit around all year, but it will be good.
You know what? Sports is fantastic, and getting better at sports every single year is a big thing. And I've been able to see you get better from the beginning of basketball season to now, and it's been really fun. I mean, it's been an up and down year, lots of highs. Tell me a little bit about what it's been like for basketball for you this year.
It's been really exciting, and I wish we won more. I mean, we will. It will come, but it's been really fun being with the girls. The girls are really nice, and they're really fun to be with. And yeah, I don't know.
Why basketball? Why choose basketball? I mean, you have so many different options. You know, basketball was one of those things. Why basketball?
I started basketball, I think, when I was in 5th grade, and I don't know. I always felt like I was okay at it, and I really, really liked it. So I just thought I might as well continue doing it. So.
Nice. Well, we've been able to see you and the girls out there, and again, highs and lows this year. Can you tell me what has been one of your favorite memories of basketball this year? Maybe one thing that you got just super excited about, just a memory that pops out to you.
Trying to think. I think I really like practices. At the start, practices were a little lax, but we decided to kick it in gear, and now it's super, super fun to practice, and it's the energy there is just building, and it just makes it for.
You got some rivalry games coming up against Bear Lake, some big things coming up. We're going to look forward to you guys having an awesome time in Bear Lake and getting some stuff against Soda Springs as well. But from what I understand, basketball is not your only sport that you've really enjoyed. Tell me a little bit about cross country.
Cross country is way different than any sport I've ever done. It is so fun, and the girls there are just way different than any other sport. There's like no competition, and it's just you're there just to run and have fun with the coach and stuff.
You guys run together, I imagine. You're gonna just. It's basically. I never did cross country, so I can't speak for you. But is it just kind of like you're running, you're talking, and you're just vibing? Is that really what cross country is?
Yeah, it is. And we listen to music sometimes, so it's just fun. You're just there to have fun.
There you go. It sounds very chill. You know what, Lucy, you're getting me on cross country, and I don't think that I would have done it before. When it comes to cross country, you say there's no competition. Everybody's really supportive and pushing each other. You know, why does that appeal to you as a sport that you enjoy?
Well, I think it's kind of hard because with basketball and stuff, like everyone's kind of always competing for different spots. But with cross country, you're just there doing your own thing. Like the race is just for yourself; it's not for others. So.
Lucy, here in our outstanding student interview today here on the My Local Radio Sports Network, getting ready for more basketball. Lucy, from what I understand, me and you have very similar jobs in feeding cows out on the farm. You know, my father-in-law is watching probably right now, and he knows how much I enjoy feeding the cows. You know, how did you get stuck with that job?
My grandpa's a farmer, and my dad decided to work for my grandpa, so now I'm just stuck doing it. So
now, by proxy, you, Lucy, have all of the responsibilities of feeding the cows out there. My favorite is when everything's frozen, you can't feel your hands, and the cows are being punks, and they're not in the right spot. I'm sure that you can relate, right?
Yes, definitely. It's definitely miserable. It's really bad.
Lucy, do you ever find yourself, having a farm of your own later on when you're wiser, older, a little bit more?
I definitely don't want a dairy farm, but I have thought about ranching a lot. I think agriculture is definitely an idea might go into.
Is that something that maybe like a college pursuit for agriculture that you might want?
Probably. I don't even know yet, but probably.
Lucy, you got time. Don't worry about it. You've got tons of time. This is Lucy here in our outstanding student interview. Lucy, we appreciate your time. We love getting to know you. It's awesome to see you on the basketball court and know the struggle of feeding the cows behind the scenes. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you.
We're going to go ahead and let her go get ready for more action here on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
We welcome you back here to the pregame show brought to you by the Polar Bear. We get ready for more action. We are tip-off time in about a minute and 30 seconds away from now. We'll go ahead, take a brief moment to thank our wonderful sponsors that make this broadcast possible. We'll be back here on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Hey there, Pirate fans! If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with MyLocalRadio.com this sports season.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Welcome back into E.L. Bud Elwell Sports Complex. We get ready for tip-off time in just a moment's time. We're going to go ahead and get into our starting lineup, starting with the Soda Springs Lady Cardinals. We'll run through their starting lineups and give you the starting lineups for the home team, Westside Lady Pirates, after this. Number 1, senior Yannetti Garbett. Number 5, Brooklyn Kemp. Number 13, Abby Gooden. Number 20, Aspen Davis. And number 21, Gracie Moldenhauer. As your starting 5 for the Lady Cardinals, let's go ahead and meet your starting lineup for the Lady Westside Pirates.
It's time to meet tonight's lineup for the Westside Pirates. The starting lineups are brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Kenzie Bingham, Weston, Idaho. Olivia Jensen, Weston, Idaho. Holly Croft, Weston, Idaho.
Haley Joe, Weston, Idaho.
Tommy Henderson, Dayton, Idaho. Harley Nilsson, Lindrose, Idaho. Miley Kendick, Weston, Idaho.
Ainsley Stewart, Weston, Idaho.
Holly Taylor, Dayton, Idaho.
Lucy Hearn, Lindrose, Idaho.
That was our starting lineups today, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Webb Funeral Home has been the premier funeral service in Cache Valley and Franklin County since 1923. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay. Holly Croft and Yannetti Garbett on the West Side logo, getting ready. The ball tipped up in the air, and it is sent backwards into the arms of the Lady Cardinals. They will win the tip and start offensively. Moldenhauer on the left side wing, extended, trying to get things started with a bang here. The Cardinals in their all-black uniforms versus the all-whites of the West Side Lady Pirates. Garbett up to the top, now down into the near short corner. Moldenhauer getting around the baseline pass. Around Nilsson, thrown back into play after almost falling out of bounds was number 5, Brooklyn Kemp. The long shot rebounded by Nelson. She wants to go all the way, and she is poked out from behind. It will stay with the Pirates as she works from left to right on your radio dial. Pirates now here in scoring position. See if they can draw first blood. Taylor, bounce pass to Henderson. Short corner jumper is long, rebounded offensively back by Nilsson. Croft almost has the lob up near the rim from Hearn. Here comes the Cardinals the opposite way. Moldenhauer back to Garbett. She wants the 3-bomb, and this one will go off the front of the rim, ripped down off the glass by Holly Croft. Great rebound there by Holly. Nelson, Hearn, Henderson, and Taylor all along the perimeter. Inside feed to Croft. Inside out pass to Taylor, who works off the screen. Ball tipped around and stolen away by Kemp. Flipped to Garbett, who pushes it down the floor to Moldenhauer. The reverse layup is long with the right hand on the left side of the baseline, and we've got 2 shots coming up after the foul is called. We want to go ahead and thank all of our wonderful friends at Soda Springs and their fans for tuning in here today on the My Local Radio Sports Network, along with our hometown fans of West Side, set to see a great district matchup here. And the first shot from Moldenhauer is missed off the back iron. No good. Substitution. Out comes Davis quickly, and in her stead, Kinley Osborne. Wearing a right knee brace. Here's the second shot, and that will teardrop down into the bucket. So there you go. Moldenhauer gets her first points, and the first points of the ball game go the way of the Lady Cardinals. Hearn to Taylor on the the far corner, tries to push it across, finds Henderson with a little bit of room in front of her, goes across the half-court line, lobs it up for Croft, and Croft's shot high off the glass won't go, and the foul. Nelson got the offensive rebound, her third in the early goings of this basketball game, or rather her second, excuse me, and she is fouled on the putback. So here she is at the line trying to at least hit the equalizer, if not take the lead here. The first shot from Harley is off the right side, wedged in between the glass and the rim. No good. It falls out. 6:32 remaining here in the first. Brought to you by Northern Title. Second shot from Nilsson is off the right side. Another offensive rebound for Taylor. Henderson squares up and gets it well beyond the perimeter and resets the offense. Croft at the free throw line, holding it high above her head. Henderson inside, her shot ricochets off, no good. Contact inside the lane, no call. Here comes the Cardinals, knifing in like a hot knife through butter goes number 13, Abby Gooden. She had such a good game against West Side back in Soda Springs on the 13th of December, and here she is now. And we got a timeout before the ball gets tipped out of bounds. West Side will take it. We'll take our first timeout, 3-0 here with 6 minutes to go in the first. We'll be back right after this on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
After the timeout, brought to you by Magnolia Road. Westside takes it, and here we go back into the first quarter. 6 minutes to go. A lot of action still to be played here. We'd like to go ahead and thank our stand-in audio-visual technical crew. Working the cameras here. Here's a quick pass up for Croft, and that is missed. Garbett tracks it down underneath her own basket and will go the whole length of the court. Takes the medium-range jumper at the mid-post. Missed, and is blocked on the putback. Croft sends the attempted shot by Moldenhauer out the baseline. Great defense there by Holly. I'd like to go ahead and thank Natalie Jensen for doing our camera work tonight. She's going to be awesome standing in, doing this great job here. Here comes the inbound for the Cardinals. Osborne up to the top for Garbett, and the handoff back to Gooden. Inside feed down into the near short corner. Dribbling out of pressure is the Cardinals. 2-3 zone shown by the Pirates. We'll see what the Cardinals will do to work against it. Here's Garbett all alone on the right side wing, just inside the perimeter, and she buries the 18-foot jump shot. Here's Henderson knifing her way through. She's going to go all the way. Her layup spins in and out. Croft gets it back into her arms, and the putback is good. There we go. Full timeout taken by the Lady Cardinals. This is the first timeout taken by head coach Matt Groning and the Lady visiting Soda Springs Lady Cardinals. We'll take another quick break and come back to you right after this on 105.5 KCH and the My Local Radio Sports Network. It's 5-2 here on the My Local Radio scoreboard.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
We bring you back into the sports broadcast booth. Lady Cardinals will inbound from their own baseline. Man pressure shown by Westside. It's easily broken by Gooden and company. Ball tipped around and grabbed back on the right side wing. Now to Moldenhauer down in the corner for Osborne. She'll take the long shot and it will bounce in and out. No good. Moldenhauer able to track it down. Caught underneath. Bounce pass to the opposite side of the court. Now back to the near side. Osborne back to Moldenhauer. Great passing from the Lady Cardinals. No dice though, as it is missed on the long shot. Tipped out of bounds by the Pirates. So on the far side of the basket, Lady Cardinals will set up in different quadrants of the floor. Garbett gets inside. Her shot short, gets her own rebound. The Pirates let it go right in and out of their hands. Nobody wanted it, and here we go. Now we finally get a defensive rebound. Henderson working off of Moldenhauer's defense. Stops in front of the media table, finds Huron. Now over to Kundick. Here's the tough shot from the right side elbow. It is missed. And the double pump by Nilsson. Closeout defense made her think about it twice. Gooden to Osborne. Back to Gooden in the far side corner. Loads up for three. Long launch, and it's good. Great shot there for Abby Gooden. She is lights out from beyond the perimeter, and a bad pass from Henderson is stolen away. Tipped back into the backcourt for Soda Springs. Stolen back, and Coach Huser wanted to ask why exactly we didn't get the backcourt violation. And they're going to say that it wasn't quite established, the possession. Bad pass after the steal from Nelson. She just kind of pushed the issue too hard without knowing who exactly she was passing to. Croft will come out, and Kenzie Bingham will come in to substitute. our referees come to the media table to discuss maybe a clock issue perhaps. We just have a hair under 4 minutes left here in the first. Looked as though that Nilsson had pushed it out of bounds. I didn't see anybody touch it or deflect it. I'm not 100% sure what we're having a discussion about. Might be about the shot clock. And our referees discuss and now give it back to Soda Springs. I think that's probably the right call. Moldenhauer flips it back to Gooden, the point guard. Huron cannot keep her hands off, and that's a little bit too physical on the hand check. Coach Huser trying to coach up his girls, kind of sit in that chair a little bit more, not overextend her arms a little bit. And now we have another discussion out on the floor. More discussions. And what are you having for dinner tonight? I don't know what I'm having for dinner. That's what they're talking about. No, just kidding. And the referees are going to take the timeout. We're going to take it as well, find out exactly what the issue is with the shot clock or the media table. We'll be back right after this on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hey there, Pirate fans. If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with MyLocalRadio.com this sports season.
Well, after the quick break, we come back into the E.L. Budd Elwell Sports Complex. Our teams are both separated still into their respective huddles. Coach Huser trying to break the huddle here. Our officials still talking to the shot clock operator. And they must have noticed or seen something that isn't quite to the standard of what they're asking for exactly. And now it looks like we're all smiles and teams are coming back out onto the floor. I got to say, I wasn't 100% paying attention to the shot clock, but it seemed as though our officials were doing a great job of keeping tabs on it. We have two great officials here tonight that are giving us our game. 8-2, you're reading on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. The backdoor cut on the left side is missed on the open layup by the Cardinals. And the Pirates will take it across midcourt to the near side. Double team from beyond the perimeter. Kundick pumps left, goes inside the key, floats it up and in. Yes, Miley Kundick. Beautiful shot. The fake to the left goes up through into the middle of the defense, and another foul as the quick inlet pass for Davis is whistled dead immediately afterwards. Long lob up and over the top for the Cardinals. 8-4, 3:15 left here in the first. Pass to the right side wing, extended. Kemp, inside feed. Henderson wrestles it away. And in the process of so doing, gets Davis to reach in on her, on the prize basketball there. Kundick gets the quick pass into the corner. It is tipped around. Huron bouncing around near half court, picks up the basketball, finds Bingham, who flips it out to the right side. Can't hold on to it. Here's the Cardinals the opposite way. Layup, good. The steal and bucket there. Westside got to figure out how they can break this pressure right now. They are hounding the ball carriers as soon as they cross half court. That's exactly what undid them last time out in Soda Springs. 10-4 for the Lady Cardinals. Henderson, right side, stop, bounce pass into the near side corner. Kundick passes around, bounces off of the thigh of Nilsson, goes back in the arms of the Pirates. Another floater by Kundick, and this one is too strong. Rebound, Simmons. Here she is working the far side, finds Gooden, and a reset here for the Cardinals. Nobody inside the paint. Now they flash inside, and the layup by Osborne. Finish with the left hand. Pitcher perfect there on the secondary fast break. Henderson, Huron, Kundick, trying to be on the same page, saving the ball from going out of bounds as Kundick, but it goes right into the arms of the Cardinals. Here they go, running the floor again. And Pirates having great struggles right now, breaking the full court pressure. And another pass right into the arms of the Cardinals. Long lob goes up from the mid-post, missed and rebounded back to Soda Springs. Right now, Soda getting what they want. Osborne again on the flash, gets past her defender on the secondary fast break, and here comes substitutions for the Pirates. They are too far in their own backcourt. They've got to spread out the court here. Nilsson lost the basketball, gives it back to Bingham on their left side block. Fadeaway shot with the right hook is no good. Ball kicked around by Soda. Somehow, some way ends up into the arms of the Cardinals, and a hard foul by Henderson. That is Aspen Davis hitting the floor in the hardwood with great force after she gets tripped up there. Falling down. Bingham's going to come on out. In comes Haley Joe, and a 2-3 look defensively shown by the Pirates. Garbett back into the ball game here. Up at the top, near side, Simmons, Moldenhauer, Garbett, hot potato passing, long three, rattles off the right side. Kundick with the defensive rebound. Ball stripped away, sent backwards. Huron has it, and a little bit of a breather here. West Side cannot seem to get out of their own way. They try and pass the ball without really knowing who they're passing to. They just seemed they seem out of sorts and pressured here by the defensive look of Soda Springs. Simmons. And the Cardinals work it around the horn clockwise. Garbett on the right elbow. Hop skip to the near side. Simmons, long three. Yes. 19-4 is the score. Huron stops on a dime, gives it to Taylor. Kundick is fouled near half court, and the pass slow, but it gets there. It allows Davis to get on her horse and play free safety a little bit. Just a hair behind, and it ends up the attack and play on the ball ends up grazing Kundick on the arm and brushing across the side of her face. We've got 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. West Side has been able to conjure up 2 field goal makes. Here they are now, and a telegraphed pass from the near side corner is stolen away. Back into the possession of the Lady Cardinals. Moldenhauer to Garbett, alone for 3, feeling it. Stroking from beyond the perimeter, nails it. 22-4. Another steal. And West Side kind of coming apart at the seams right now offensively. They cannot seem to hold on to the possession of the basketball. Long three from Simmons, late off the buzzer, tipped around and grabbed. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 22-4, your reading here on the My Local Radio Sports Network. We're going to go ahead, take the break, come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH and mylocalradio.com.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and West Side activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
All right, start of the second quarter here, brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. That's quality essential oils without the price and the expensive part right here in Clifton. Here is Hallie Taylor on the right side wing, working off of the defense. Inside feed to Croft, turn around, give it to the right side. Bounce pass underneath the basket. Kundick has that ball stripped away. Taylor has her shot blocked. She saves the possession, turns back into the defense, and the ball Tipped around and grabbed back by the Cardinals. Here they go down the opposite side of the court. The long lob, cross court. Garbett pumps once, takes the mid-post shot, hangs on the front of the rim and drops in. And that's just great athletic ability. That's just heads-up play from the Cardinals. Croft looks to the right, finds an open teammate. It is blocked by Garbett. That is Hadley Gunnell for Westside, who has checked into the ball game. She was fouled on that block with the body after. And here she is at the line. Gunnell rolls the first one out on the free throw line. 24-4, you're reading on the scoreboard. Huron comes out on the hardwood for the Pirates. It's Croft, Kundick, Gunnell, Henderson, and Taylor. 0 for 2 at the line for Gunnell. Cardinals kick down to the near side corner. Osborne for 3. This one off the back iron. Garbett, reverse layup underneath the pressure. Very, very impressive there for Yannetti Garbett. Henderson tries to answer here on the near side, flips it back to Kundick. She has an open look for 3. Yes! Beautiful shot for Miley Kundick. We'll go ahead and check it out on the instant replay here. Henderson finds Kundick. She's all alone at the top of the arc, and she strikes down to the bottom of the bucket. And that is our candidate for the I Care For You highlight play of the game. Miley. Taylor to Henderson. Step back 3 on the right side. This one goes off the right side of the backboard. It is missed. Taylor has that ball ripped out. Stays with the Pirates. 6:38 here before halftime. A reminder, we have a special halftime presentation. Here's Kundick again for 3 on the right side wing. That one's no good. On the 19th, the boys basketball games versus Soda. The inaugural Westside Hall of Fame presentation during halftime will be broadcast here. We'll have a special halftime broadcast for that. Westside's very own, one of Westside's inaugural persons. Yannetti Garbett stealing it away at half court, driving the length and just outrunning everybody. Scoops it up and in with the right hand. Lyle S. Henderson going to be honored here in the first round of the inaugural Westside Hall of Fame. We'll talk about that on Friday on the 19th. But until then, we are here now. 28-7. Soda Springs really putting the gas on. And right now, Westside kind of telegraphing their passes. Here is Huron with the shot just inside the perimeter, and it is a tad short. Gooden, laser beam pass to Garbett, back onto Moldenhauer. Huron collapses in, tries to take the ball away on the blind side of Moldenhauer, who had spun backwards to her left and was looking across the court. The blind side attack does not gather the basketball, but rather a foul for Huron. Just under 6 minutes remaining. Gooden, one-on-one versus Huron. Now Garbett to the near side, guarded by Nelson. Using her height to peer over the top of the defense. It looks like man look shown here. Osborne back to Garbett at the top, calling for the screen, steps off of it, works off the hedge, and buries the mid-range jumper. Goodness. Can't say enough nice things about Yannetti Garbett and her basketball ability. Right now it's a tough ask for Westside to stop her. Here she is getting another steal inside the paint, tracking it down on the left side wing offensively for the Cardinals. Gooden, step back 3, launches long, air mails it, grabbed by Taylor on the air ball. Holds on just inside, throws the ball into play, and it is a whistle. Substitutions coming in. Looked like Taylor was tightrope walking the sideline on the near side. Lucky for Westside to get out of it. Huron calls for it. Bingham on the far side. Bounce pass near the knees. Handled well by Nelson. Bingham for 3. Launches off the right side. No good. Taylor gets the offensive rebound and steps on the line. This time cannot complete the balance act in front of the Soda Springs bench. And possession will go back to the Lady Cardinals. One thing that I'd love to see tonight is, in terms of improvement, we saw last time the Westside Pirates played Soda Springs. having a tough go with the pressure and the full court press, really, of Soda, and they're struggling with it a little bit now. One thing I'd love to see is just a little bit more confidence with the basketball and not telegraphing passes. West Side right now, all season, here's a great backdoor cut by Garbett from Osborne from the out-of-bounds play, 32-7. Is that West Side really kind of looks where they're passing and telegraphs that pass. Here's Bingham, corner three is no good. Crossover for Moldenhauer, finds Gooden on the run, and she scoops it up and in with the layup. And that's something that maybe West Side could, self-scout a little bit. You can notice here, if you're watching the broadcast, West Side will telegraph where they're trying to pass this ball to sometimes, and Soda Springs so athletic, they're able to step into the passing lanes. Gunnell, corner, calling it out. Nelson had her defender sealed off. Huron bounces in between two different players. Ball tipped around and grabbed, saved by the Pirates. A little bit of a panic shot there from Nelson, no good. Gunnell with the reverse layup, won't go either. Henderson hounding the ball carrier Moldenhauer. Near the half-court line and across. On the far side wing, Gooden clears out with some elbows and gets some more breathing space and retreats from the top. Huron, got to be careful reaching in. Off the screen, Garbett, a couple strides inside and is thrown into the body of Nelson. Blocking foul and another whistle. Here we go. 2 shots at the line. The game Garbett bounces and rattles the first one in and out. Big cheers from the West Side crowd, looking for something to cheer for. And they get it there off the free throw miss from Yannetti Garbett. Other than that, she's been really good tonight. 10 points to her name. And misses both free throws. Kundick slows it back down smartly, spins off the defense on the far side. Huron pulling it back out. Haley Joe, quick pass to Nielsen, back out for Huron. Takes the shot off balance and it bounces off the front of the iron. Long lob for Garbett, who ran the floor. Looks for the secondary fast break, throws it inside to Moldenhauer. The bounce pass wrap around. Closed out and deflected, but still handled by Soda Springs. Gooden works off the opposite side of the screen, throws it back over to Garbett. Long three, no good. Henderson with the rebound. Here she is in a foot race on the far sideline, crossing over, patient. Kick out for Kundick, foot on the line, and that is short. That's a good shot in transition. I'd like to see them attack the basket instead of settle for those jump shots. Here's a spinning move down the baseline for Soda. Gooden looking like an NFL linebacker, going right into the body of Nelson. No foul call. They're just going to say it was pushed out of bounds by the Pirates. Osborne, left side, overshoots the intended target of Brooklyn Kemp, who spun off the defender and was all alone on the left side block. Lucky that West Side could get away from it there. 2:25 left here in the second quarter, brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Lots of in and out passing. Henderson gets the friendly roll for three. Yes. Tommy Henderson, I believe, first points of the ball game. Kemp, tough shot off the backside, floating away from Haley Joe, gets her own rebound back. And Osborne will rotate the basketball to the near side of the court. Here's the up and under move. Good and scoop shot, blocked near the rim. Coming back in, and now we get a whistle. I love the aggressive defense of West Side that they're playing today. It looks like they're getting away with a little bit more than what I would allow if I was a referee out on the floor. But hey, we played to the advantage of the whistle. That's what we're doing, and they're doing a great job identifying exactly how much you can get away with. That's what great players do and great teams do. Here's Moldenhauer inside, long shot up and around, bounces once off the hardwood on the miss. Kundick with a bead to the basket, takes the floater and is fouled on the shot inside the paint. Kind of a little bit of a hybrid shot. It wasn't a traditional jump shot where you had the base sturdy and set, and it wasn't really a floater. It was kind of a mix of both of them, and we got 99 seconds left before the end of the half. Soda Springs up 34-10, a 24-point lead right now for the Cardinals, and the free throw from Kundick, strong-armed too hard off the back of the rim. Second shot for Kundick. Here's the great breather. This one looks a little bit better, and that was a tad off. We get a lane violation on Brooklyn Kemp, who jabbed her left foot into the lane from the near side block a tad early, and so we get a redo. Miley gets a mulligan, beehive, whatever you call it. Here it is. And the second one will go off the right side, does not touch the rim, and it will be a violation given back to the Cardinals. Pressure shown by the Lady Pirates, trying to trap Gooden in the corner before she crosses the half-court line, able to get it off in time. Cardinals set up for three on the baseline. Osborne steps on the baseline, trying to save it on the air ball. And the West Side cheer squad and student section lets the Cardinals know that that was indeed an air ball. Still 34-10, just under 90 seconds now here in the second quarter. Huron collapsed in on and fouled from behind by Gooden on the backside as she tried to work her way into the middle. That'll be the third team foul against Soda Springs. Has kind of slowed down the pacing of the game just before halftime. Kundick alone pumps, drives, and is called for the travel on the right side elbow after the lightning pass. She'll come up to guard Davis. Gooden will do the exact same thing that Kundick does, just at half court after the quick pass out of the pressure. Here we go. Henderson hop skipping across the half-court line, finds her into her right, gives it right back. A pump fake and a drive inside, ball tipped away and stolen back from the Cardinals. 3-on-1 for the Lady Cardinals. Huron the only one there to stop it. Here comes the awkward bounce high up in the air, goes back in the arms of Gooden, and she just lays it up and in, falling away from the defense of Huron on the near side, on the far side block, excuse me. Kundick, sidestep jumper on the right elbow is short, grabbed by Gooden on the rebound. Davis comes in to save Gooden after the ball gets thrown into harm's way. Osborne too high for her liking as that ball stolen back by the Pirates. Crossing half court, the Wolf call into the arms of Henderson, and another acrobatic shot too hard. Looks like Westside kind of taking off balance shots right now, and it's affecting their field goal percentage. Here's the tough shot into the body. Huron grabs it with 10 seconds left on the miss. Finds Henderson to her left, 5 seconds left. Floater, short off the front of the rim, 1 second left, and that will be the end of the first half. Soda Springs 36, Westside 10. We'll go ahead and take the break into our halftime show, brought to you by Puppy Steps Training, the premier board and train facility in Lewiston, Utah, northern Idaho and northern Utah and southeast Idaho. Premier board and train facility since 2013. We'll be back right after this quick break from our sponsors here on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
At At Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we aren't just protecting things with walls and wheels, we're protecting people, because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st East in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment. Craving sweets or just looking for a place to catch up with friends? Head to the Preston Candy Shop on Main Street here in Preston. We've got candy, ice cream, and a cool out spot all rolled into one. Come visit us today for a sugar rush and good times. 27 North State Street in Preston.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and Westside activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
Welcome back here into the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Show. I am Cody Olsen, your voice of the Westside Pirates. A current score: Westside Lady Pirates trail to the Soda Springs Lady Cardinals 36-10, as we get a great, beautiful dance routine by Cache Valley Ballroom, who is our halftime show entertainment tonight. Great dresses, great song, and great moves out on the hardwood for Cache Valley Ballroom. We thank them for joining us here and giving us a little bit to look at here during the break. While we're watching this, I'll give you the statistics brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. We'd like to go ahead and shout out, even off the clock, back at home listening, a big shout out to our stats girl, my girl, Melissa Olsen for doing a great job of keeping us an update on stats for the Westside Lady Girls. It's Tommy Henderson with a 3-point make, 3 points in total. Holly Croft with a field goal make, 2 points in total. And Miley Kundick with 5. That is the 10-point total for the Westside Pirates. For Soda Springs, it's Yannetti Garbett, Abby Gooden kind of leading the way here. 11 points for Garbett. Gooden has 9, and there's a lot of other girls getting in on the action as well. We'll talk about our adjustments into the third quarter as our first game of 6 broadcasts this week on the My Local Radio Sports Network for Westside is underway. We'll talk about the adjustments after this here on the My Local Radio Sports Network and on KACH.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we aren't just protecting things with walls and wills, we're protecting people, because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st East in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Welcome back into the sports broadcast booth. I am Cody Olsen, your voice of the Westside Pirates. What we saw in the first half was, really a game by the Soda Springs Cardinals. Their aggressive, athletic personality, the characteristics of this aggressive, athletic team allows them to kind of front run very, very well and get some steals easily. That has been something that the Westside girls have been really trying to work on this whole year. And I've got to say, ultimately, I feel like Westside has improved even from that game back in Soda Springs. I'd love to see what this second half brings. I want to see confident passing here by the Westside Pirates. Here's a great pass over to Croft, down underneath. The pass tipped out of bounds, out of the arms of Taylor. And I love the fact that these girls don't give up. I love the fact that these girls keep fighting. I'm glad, and I love the fact that these girls work through pressure and adversity. It's a testament to their character and who they are. So let's go ahead and see what this second half will bring. Here's the Cardinals. Moldenhauer flips it up to Gooden at the top, who stands right in the half circle and then works to the near side on the dribble. Cross court to Davis. Takes the long three, and that bounces out. Goes right into the arms of Gooden. Croft able to play some great defense there underneath the basket, and here comes the Pirates after a stand defensively. A telegraph pass there taken back by Gooden. Here she is on the layup, and that is missed off the right side. And a foul over the top by Brooklyn Kemp. Wow. A rare miss by Gooden at the rim. And a foul over the back, working for the loose basketball on the rebound. Here is Henderson and Huron working back and forth. That one almost stolen away again. Down on the far side corner, driving baseline. Taylor stops on a dime, gives it back to Henderson, who launches for three. That one high and out. Garbett gets the long rebound, flips it over to Gooden. Fakes it, up once, stops, and then drives underneath into the key for the easy scoop and score. 38-10. Henderson with a full head of steam stops on the dime of her own. Here's the free throw line shot from Nilsson, off the glass and in. Pretty, very pretty shot for Nelson. Would love to see her get going. You know what she's able to do, and it's going to be hard to do that if she reaches in and fouls. You know, just like that in front of the media table. You got to realize that you can't slap the basketball. Again, aggressive play, though. I like not giving up. 2-3 zone shown by the Pirates, working up through the pressure and the screen. At the top is Gooden. Steps up underneath the perimeter line and misses to the right side. Henderson, foot on the gas, drives, stops on her own, and puts it off the backboard and in on the far side of the block. Henderson and Nilsson getting on the board for the Pirates. In the second half, 38-14. Gooden forced right by Huron. Middle pass into pressure. Garbett rises from 12 feet out and buries the jumper just outside the key on the left. That's the 40-burger shot. Long lob up and over the top, out jumping Croft is Garbett. Here she is running the floor, spinning around and missing the layup is Kemp. And Henderson tries to run off with the basketball, but the problem is she stepped on the baseline right before she grabbed it. Here's Garbett rising up in the key. The kick out for Kemp in the short corner, well short. Grabbed by Taylor. Huron calls for it in the middle. And now the outlet for Henderson on the right side. Surveys the defense, flows into Nilsson. Here's the jump shot. Rattles around. Henderson comes in for the offensive rebound. The turnaround hook shot won't go. Too strong. Kemp to Moldenhauer. Over to Garbett for the left side wing three. Yes. 5 minutes left here in the third. 43-14. Huron crosses over. Moldenhauer reads it well. Gooden runs the floor on the cherry-picking layup. That is also good. Oh, just a little bit of ball carrying, or rather ball handling, ball security things for the Pirates, and they're in a lot better shape here. A lot to work on. Here's another pass that was really just telegraphed. It's easily stolen away by the Cardinals. Garbett up for Moldenhauer. Points left. Flips sides of the court. Gooden comes up and across after the screen inside. Davis to Garbett for three. Gets the friendly roll from beyond the perimeter. They're going to say that was a two-point shot with their foot on the line in the corner. So points getting laid on here by the Cardinals. Drive to the bucket, kick out for Bingham. Huron comes to help out. Henderson takes the tough shot just right on the elbow. And it's missed short and rolls out of bounds. Under 4 minutes now left to play here in the third, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. That's your one-stop shop for all your car part needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Find them on State Street. Can't miss them on the right side driving northbound. Right in the middle of the block. Moldenhauer here on the near side, up for Davis all alone, squares her feet, and that ball goes all the way into the basket and rattles out. Would have been a great three-point shot there for Davis, who is short on points tonight. Kundick flows left, works back to the right. Henderson at the top of the arc, over the top of Garbett. Spinning around is Gunnell, throwing it into traffic. Pirates will bounce it off the leg of Garbett. And keep it on the far side baseline. Substitutions in on the floor. Haley Joe, Miley, Kundick, Gunnell, Henderson, and Bingham. Pass almost put right in the breadbasket of Osborne, and she can't hold on to it. It goes out of bounds. 17 seconds being put on the shot clock. And another ball stolen away in the middle. Coach Huser trying to cheer on his girls to play some good defense here. Squaring up, Simmons to Davis, out for Moldenhauer on the kick-out triangle three, and that one high in the air off the miss. Tracked down, taken back by the Cardinals. Kundick has to rotate, splitting up in the middle, leaving it all alone for three. A little bit of a miscommunication, a misunderstanding on what they were in defensively. Kundick kind of lost handles on the ball. It goes into the teeth of the defense of Soda Springs. Davis will come out on the substitution. Kemp will come in. Moldenhauer, Garbett, work from the back court into the front court, crossing the timeline, looking to the right side, rotation, down and out, the double screen at the top for Simmons. Works it to the left, now back to the right, Osborne into Garbett. A lot of hot potato passing, not a ton of dribbling here for the Lady Cardinals for sure. Here's the offensive rebound spinning around. Off the right side, missed and tipped out of bounds. 2:15 left here in the third. Huron back into the ball game. Her and Kundick both work the dribble. Far side elbow, tough shot for Bingham, who pushes it off of her cheek. Gunnell gets the offensive rebound, tries to throw it to her teammate Haley Joe, who was opposite of the key from her. Soda Springs able to make up the bad positioning and get their fingers in the way and tip it out of bounds. Croft tries to square up. Haley Joe has that ball ripped away from her, thrown up over the top of her head. And the Cardinals with the hand on the basketball. Garbett looking for the alley-oop pass, it almost looked like, into the middle of the teeth of the defensive west side. Garbett looks towards the sideline and just didn't quite understand exactly what the play was. She was late to try and grab it. Gunnell to Croft, right elbow. Toss out for Kundick. Here she is floating it up from the mid-range spot. Won't go, bounces off the hardwood. Box out by Soda, successful. Under 90 seconds left here in the third. A large lead for the Cardinals in this one. They've just been doing it via athleticism and really pressuring the ball handler. And there's a backdoor cut lob from the far side wing to the near side block. Up and good for Moldenhauer. Croft using her height, kick out to Huron. Knifes into the lane, throws it off the glass, off balance. Croft gets the offensive rebound, and her shot hangs on the back of the rim and won't fall in. Mollenhauer gets the outlet from Garbett. 47 seconds on the game clock. Croft closes out on the three-point shot. Simmons says, it does not matter to me. I'm going to launch it, and gets it over the 6'4" frame of Holly Croft from the right side wing. Kondik gets the quick feed. Here's Haley Joe with the steal and the score. So the Kondik girls go back-to-back in points, and a loud cheer from the crowd here at EL Bud Elwell Sports Complex. 17 seconds left in the third quarter, so back-to-back scores. That was great stuff from Haley and Miley. 10 seconds left on the game clock. Kemp to Simmons at the top of the arc. Pumps right, goes back underneath the screen, takes the long jumper, and buries the buzzer beater shot. My goodness, this is a Soda Springs team that has shot well from the field tonight, and that is an example of doing just that. 57-18 will go into the fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli right after this on 105.5 KACH.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Back into the fourth quarter here, and a gut check time for the Westside Lady Pirates. They trail 57-18 to a talented Soda Springs squad with a, I wouldn't say interim head coach, but a new head coach after head coach Josh Zentner kind of stepped away from the program at the beginning of the year. This is Matt Groning, who's done a great job, really not skipping a beat here for Soda Springs, and Taylor tries to bounce it and knife it inside. Lost the handles on it, head over top of her feet, and then just kind of walked out of bounds on the baseline. Gooden and Taylor going one-on-one. Toss to the near side, Kemp. Out from Davis, back to Kemp all alone. Haley Joe got lost where her man was, and another air ball by Kemp. Big substitution here for Soda Springs. In comes a good chunk of JV players. Let's take a look here. I'll tell you who it is as we get there. Taylor throws it back to Henderson, now to Nielsen. Drives inside and is fouled on the block at the top of the free throw line. That's a good move. Keep in mind also, this will be the first of 6 games for MyLocalRadio.com and the broadcast team this week. This is the first on a Monday. Game out in Bear Lake as the boys take on the Bears on Tuesday. A long shot from Henderson on the right side wing missed, and Pirates absolutely swarm the ball carrier, number 25, Courtney Groning. Jump ball call, and it goes back to Soda Springs, and here comes some pressure against Soda by the Pirates, and driving in front of the media table. A timeout taken by the Cardinals to bail out his girls. Coach Groning will take it. We'll take it as well. Come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH.
When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com
Welcome back into the sports broadcast booth. A big game here for the Soda Springs Lady Cardinals. West Side trails 57-18. Like I mentioned before, this is the first of 6 games being broadcast for West Side this week. It's Soda Springs tonight for girls. Boys basketball tomorrow in Bear Lake. Wednesday, more boys basketball as Teton comes to town to take on the boys program. Thursday, the girls will travel out to Malad to take on the Lady Dragons out in the in Malad. Shot clock violation by Soda coming out of the break. They didn't have enough time working to it. The floater does not get off in time. And then Friday, boys basketball at home versus Soda Springs. That will be a game where they talk about the inaugural Hall of Fame West Side inductees, both athletics and coaches. Here's Taylor for 3 at the top. Good look and just short. Fighting for that rebound is Nelson. Ball tipped around and grabbed on the left side block, and Kundick will be fouled after a couple different attempts by the Lady Pirates. And then to round off the very end of the week, Aberdeen comes to town here to take on the West Side Lady Pirate girls to continue on the big streak of basketball district play. It's felt like we've had a ton of basketball this year, and we're going to continue to do so as Kundick launches off the right hand at the free throw line and goes in. That's 8 points for her, this for 9, and this one will not go. It just gets wedged in between the glass and the rim on the right side. Soda Springs will calmly take it across the timeline. Holding up the left fist is the Lady Cardinals. This is a little bit of a JV squad here for Soda. Here's the long 2 off the left side. Bounces out long. Kundick with the long lob finds Taylor on the run. Here comes the first fast break opportunity for points for the Pirates, and it will not go on the layup attempt by Taylor. 4:30 remaining here in this one. Henderson tries to step in front of the passing lane. Almost got it off the arms of Josie Rasmussen. The clock will continue to run. Gonna build that chemistry as a team. And I feel like West Side has been able to do that this year. These girls have really bonded together. They've fought through so much adversity. They've gone together so much as a team. And here's Huron closing out, stepping in front of the lane, playing some defensive back on the long lob from the far side near. You need some, I've seen the ability to have that Stockton to Malone type of energy. Certain people have it. Some people feel connected with animals. They have it. Here's Nelson walking with it on the right side. "30-second timeout taken here on Magnolia Road. We'll come back after this on the 105.5 KCH and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Welcome back into the sports broadcast booth. We were talking a little bit about the ability to build chemistry and have that connection, being able to read each other's minds almost. And, sometimes you got your best friend, you're able to read their minds. Sometimes you have that really good farm dog. If you're my father-in-law, you have, his dog Chip. Those two are always on the same page. West Side trying to find out how they can get on the same page here in the final 3 minutes and 10 seconds of this ball game. Foul called by our near side official. It's going to be a hold against the Pirates, their first of the quarter. Simmons, guarded well by Henderson on the near side, finds Rasmussen at the top of the arc, gets a screen from Harris. Harris will come back towards the ball, throw it inbounds to Chloe Garbett, and her push shot on the right side won't go. It was a good drop step and a lob with her right hand, but it just does not fall in. Then we get another foul against West Side here. Long lob from Harris, inside out, long three. Simmons airballs it from the far corner. Here comes the near side corner. That one is good. Courtney Groning cashing in from way downtown. 60-19. Here comes the tough shot from Nilsson inside. Henderson tracks it down on the long rebound. Her shot won't go. Simmons lobs for Harris in front of the media table, crosses over Hearn on the near side, tries to give it to Garbett. And Nilsson tosses Garbett over her hip. That's some big muscle by Harley Nilsson. You know, we compared her to Dennis Rodman a couple weeks ago, and I stand by that 110%. She is an enforcer inside. Here's Kundick, who takes a tough blow from Garbett driving in. That was a clothesline and a half. Miley gets up, tender nose. Tough one there. 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. Nilsson inside feed on the quick pass from Henderson. Yes. Simmons for three on the length of the court. Steps in front. Looking like Steph Curry out there. 63-21, under 1 minute remaining. Don't forget to join us for the post-game show. We'll give you our final statistics and our final thoughts in this game, tell you what will be coming up next later in the week. Here's Simmons, double teamed by Kundick and Nilsson. Jump ball is called. Soda has it from their own baseline. Lobs it into traffic. Hearn comes away with it underneath the key. And another jump ball is called. Can the Pirates set up in formation with 15 seconds left to get off a shot? 63-21. Henderson out to Kundick. Thought about the three. Drives inside. Goes up with the left hand. Throws it up and hangs on the front of the rim. Won't go, but free throws coming up. Clock is stopped with 0.4 seconds in the ball game. Miley will have a chance to get 9 and 10 points. This is big. Here's Miley's first shot, and it is short off the front of the rim. Good rainbow arc, but no dice on that first one. Last shot here of the ball game for Kundick and company. High shot, buzzer sounds, no good, 0 for 2, 63-21, your final score. We'd like to go ahead and thank Natalie Jensen for doing the camera work tonight. She did a fantastic job. And we'd like to thank all of you for joining us here on the My Local Radio Sports Network tonight. We'll go into our post-game show brought to you by Ralph's Construction here right after this.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at I Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we aren't just protecting things with walls and wheels, we're protecting people, because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st East in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
We welcome you into the Ralph's Construction post-game show, a 63-21 victory for the Soda Springs Lady Cardinals here. Ralph's Construction invites you to go ahead and call them at 435-232-1837 to find out how you can get your dream home in the Preston area. Big shout out and thank you to all of our wonderful fans that tuned in to join us tonight on the My Local Radio Sports Network. The Westside Pirate girls will continue more basketball on Thursday when they travel out to Malad to take on the Lady Dragons, current top of the division. Top of the division. That's football. Top of the district right now in District 5 in the Southeast Idaho Conference. We'll take one more break, give our final thoughts, and give you our final I Care For You highlight play of the game and statistics brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, right after this.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
Welcome back. Our final score tonight, 63-21 in favor of the visiting Westside Lady Cardinals over the hometown Pirates. This will allow Soda Springs to go to 6-10, 4-1 in conference play. Westside will drop to 3-13, 1-3 in conference play. Our final statistics brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. For the Pirates, Tommy Henderson with a big 3-point play, 5 points on the night. Holly Croft with 2 points, Harley Nelson with 4. Haley Kundick with 2, and Miley Kundick leads the way with 8 and a 3-point shot of her own. So the 2 3-point shots on the night made by Miley and Tommy, and they did a great job. Let's go ahead and check out our instant replay brought to you by I Care For You. It was that 3-point shot by Miley Kundick that will get our instant replay nod from I Care For You. I love that shot from her. It just looks so good. She finds herself open. Henderson finds her on the trailing Croft underneath. Everybody leaves her alone. She launches. Great form. Boom. Love to see it. That is our final here tonight. And we want to thank all of you for joining us here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network on behalf of all of us, including John Beverly back in the studio keeping us on air, Dan Hubbard, the voice of the Preston Indians, Val Cook, our executive producer. I am Cody Olsen saying thank you so very much. We'll see you tomorrow in Montpelier as the boys take on the Bears for district play. Thanks so much, everybody. Good night.
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!